I met Merclynn in 2014. That was at Merclynn. It was in DAG. DAG is a hall of residence for postgraduate.
Along the way, people started asking me, so who is this man that is so close to you? Because I'd introduced him to my family, he's my friend. But of course, as you're growing up, they don't expect you to be closer to a man and just.
One of our friends called Sadris was sick, and Sadris happened to be our cell members. And now Merclynn was taking care of Sadris, and here I come to visit Sadris, who was our cell member.
I heard about Jamie from my friend Sadris, and so when she fell sick, I got an opportunity of taking care of her in the hospital, and they came to check on us when they had just discharged us. I went with Sadris to her room. Then she's like, "That is the JJ," and it was good fellowship. So from there we became friends. It was my first time to see him, even when we were attending the same church.
That was the first time when I met her in life.
And so we kept on.
She was welcoming and kind. You know, somebody whom you have seen for the first time, but she behaves like she has seen you for quite long.
From him, he was a good man, he's a handsome man, that is one. And he loves God. He's so passionate about God. And
then later I happened to find out that that is her nature. For every person she comes across, she smiles, she welcomes.
They invited me, I attended their cell. And on this one day in cell, they said that we need to get prayer partners. And out of the blue, I was seated next to me, so we said, "That is your prayer partner." And somehow we became free and we started praying together. We would talk about everything so that we are able to pray about it.
She later joined our fellowship, and that is Ebenezer cell. Later in 2017, and we are at UMI, we are studying. I think we started to get closer, and my colleagues at UMI kept on telling me, "But this person, she's very nice." And I think that's when I started to make it part of me to purpose to know her.
Along the journey, one day we were from class, because we joined UMI together, we would read together, we would discuss, and even at UMI, they still asked us, "You people, what is wrong with you? You're here pretending, you're not lovers." And there's nothing. The Lord has not said anything about it.
And so, 2018, it was in May 20th, that's when I said, I think I can't let this girl go away.
It was after his birthday, and I wanted to take him out for dinner for his birthday. It was after class. We go anyway to a hotel that he loved. It was a new hotel, and we went at Sky's Hotel. After dinner, he started saying things I would not understand. Little did I know that maybe the prayers we had been praying those days, God had answered them. And so he tells me that he would love to walk the journey of life with me. And I boldly asked him, "Which journey are you talking about? This has never crossed our road." Then he started telling me, "You see, I have watched you over time. And as we prayed, I prayed and I am sure God answered this very well. So I would love you to walk the journey of life with me." I said, "Wait a minute."
She said that she needed a little bit of time.
But, you know, divine things.
We came to terms. She said yes. And we started a journey, a short journey actually, because that's when we started to prepare for what is happening today. And here we are. We are married, and this is our life, which God, I can owe to Him that He has blessed us with.
My commitment to James is I prayed about it. God gave me peace about it. And so I know that, James, I got you from my knees, and I will maintain you on my knees. And the Lord who gave you to me is the only one I'll keep reporting you to every time, because you're His son.
I pledge as a person to be a good husband to you, and possibly if God grants us children, to be a very good dad to our children, and to cherish and to hold, to enjoy life like we've been commissioned by our counselors to give it the best. And really, I believe we shall have the best of our marriage, God being our helper. I love you, Merclynn.
So my name is Siu Godfrey, and my wife is Sarah. So we are the Sius. We worship at St. Francis Chapel, Merclynn University. I personally got to know Jimmy James about 7-8 years ago through St. Francis Chapel, where he fellowships. And I have known Merclynn also through St. Francis Chapel.
We have been privileged to be the counselors of JJ, we like to call him JJ, and Merclynn.
Jimmy James is a person that strikes you when you meet him, even for the first time, and more so when you interact with him. So a very humble young man, but a guy who is deeply rooted in the Lord. And for us, that was the first attraction.
They are both committed to service of the Lord, and this is a very strong point they carry into their marriage. They are young people that have waited on the Lord for the right time, and we are extremely proud of them for that. They have walked the purity journey, and we salute them, because in this day and age, this is not a common thing that you find everywhere. But JJ and Merclynn, you made us proud, and so we wish you the very best in your marriage. Don't forget PhD that we talked about, the P, the H, the D, and don't forget that triangle that we drew together. Merclynn, always be at this side, always hold him, be at his left side all the time. Be blessed.
I'm by the names of Niwewenka. I am Mercy's godmother and auntie. I grew up with her mother, and people used to call us twins because we were almost of the same age. Mercy is a very good girl of good character. Is friendly, is loving, is obedient and social. We pray to God that He gives you good children and you raise them in the fear of the Lord, as we have raised you in the fear of the Lord.
Ndi Joy, Beleza, Ashisia, the aunt of Mercy. And really, Mercy, she's more of a friend. She's loving, very loving, extra loving. She's caring, extra caring. And I know, and I think she loves you. I remember many times before you knew Jimmy, Mercy would be talking, "Hey Jimmy," she talks and then she puts in Jimmy. Then I asked her, "Well, who is this Jimmy?" "Oh, a friend." But when I got to know Jimmy, Jimmy is also a very nice, I would say a nice boy. Now I call him my son. So Mercy and Jimmy, I wish you all the best. I wish you God's best.
My name is Lucky. Jimmy is my friend. I know him from ministry, drama group St. Francis. But really that's not it all. When I got to know him, it was just ministry, friends, but it went from being friends to, he calls me Mama now because I'm the leader. And we've really moved from being friends to close friends and brothers and sisters. I don't wish God to change their names from Jimmy and Merclynn to Salomo and Nago. I wish them all the best. I wish them blessings. I wish them abundance. I wish them the whole world. Anyway, I can wish them what they wish themselves. That's how I can call it. Jimmy and Merclynn, God bless you.
Hi, Mercy and JJ. I got to know Mercy in 2006 when I had just joined Merclynn University. and we met in Kaim Fellowship. She has been my twin sister for now 13 years, since 2006. Mercy is a good girl. She gives in her all. When she loves you, she shows it to you in your face, and everyone will know that this girl loves the other person. So Jimmy, you have the best. Mercy wabo rwire naija nakurebera nakora kajuisi, and you will really feel at peace with everyone, and the sickness goes immediately. Another memory is some time back she wanted to go and have Christmas at my home, and Christmas prices for the bus, the fares were really high, and someone gave them a lift and she traveled in the boot of the car. With my other sister, they moved in the boot. But anyway, they reached Rukunjiri very well, and we had the best Christmas ever. Be a good wife and make us proud. Go and make your marriage work. Tukwenda ngogaruko witomka. Abokuba waza kushwerwa gendo shwerweje okora makamarunji tukwegombe. Let us get something to learn from your marriage. Not that we don't want to have a marriage like Mercy's. No, everyone should look at your marriage and admire it. So have the very best of your marriage. Enjoy it. Enjoy every moment.
My name is Gilbert Atishka. I've known Jimmy for the last 20 years. We went to the same primary school. We were friends since day one. Since the day go that I met Jimmy, he moved from one school to the neighboring school, which was my primary school. We became so close. From there up to now, we've never separated. What I know about Jimmy is that he's a loving man. When you're his friend, he really expresses his love to you. He really cares about you. He really gets deep into your life when you're his friend. Jimmy is one person who loved reading a lot, and he also loved reading a lot. But my dad was the head teacher of our former primary school, and my dad is very strict at time management and all those issues. But Jimmy in primary was a bit stubborn and very jumpy. He changed a little bit when he joined the university. That's when he changed his character. Actually, he changed in high school. There was this time, it was after classes. Our teacher told Jimmy to help him take his bicycle to where they used to park the bicycles. That teacher never wanted anyone to joke with his stuff, but Jimmy tried riding the bicycle, so he was taken for caning. But this is what he did. He got a duster. There are those dusters which are made out of mattresses. He got a duster and put it and tucked it in his shirts behind, so that when they cane him, he didn't feel it. So it was assembly time and they were caning him. There was chalk coming out of his bums, and they were like, hey, what's up with you? How big is your bum? And why is your bum giving out chalk? Why is your bum emitting chalks? That was very funny in primary 4. Everyone still remembers him for that.
My name is Baho Achim, Tumuine, Zadson, and Masa is my sister. Masa is the most God-fearing person I've ever seen on earth. She's not a pastor, she's not anything like a preacher or something, but Masa fears God with extreme respect, with extreme understanding. She's someone who will tell you it will work out even when you don't see a possibility because of her faith. She's this person who doesn't care how she will look as long as she knows that she's doing the right thing. Inside me, I was only praying how I wish this guy could one day kneel down and ask my sister for marriage. And the day he did, I was there. I was so happy. I was so happy to see him do that. Mercy, I love you so much. And how I pray JJ is going to love you like I do, like any other person in our family does. But I'm sure he will, because he does. I can see that. Thank you.
Mercy, we want abarungu.
Abaronge mirundi ebiri.
Eshatu.
Mercy and JJ, I don't want to just wish you a happy marriage. I want you guys to bond, become brother and sister, become friends that will last your lifetime. Celebrate your friendship every bit of day. I love you all.
Mercy, we love you. JJ, we love you. We welcome you in our home.
in our family.
Yes.
Yes, and we
wish you
all the best in your marriage. And Mercy, I expect you to keep laughing even when I come to visit you when you're a married woman, wife to Jimmy. I expect us to share the same memories and laughter. Don't change, keep it as it is. JJ, don't change, keep it as it is.
Keep real.
Keep real, keep God fearing. God is on your side, you will make it.